Well, we're excited to have Don, give us some instruction on the new well, it's not a new InTouch app, but on the InTouch app. It's new to a lot of people. And personally, I downloaded the app originally when it came out. And at that point, there's a few little issues with it, and then we ended up moving, and I never got into using it. I simply had it downloaded on my phone, so it's going to be great to get a little bit of guidance from Don. Thank you, Don. Appreciate you doing this today.
Yeah, awesome. Hopefully it works out with the screen share and everything. And I'm just going to go over a quick overview of how I use it, so that I think that's there's some training in the back office, but I think this is just a quick overview. So let me see if this is going to work. Okay, so what can you see?
I can see a shape of a phone with the buttons at the bottom, which basically on the bottom you've got Safari, and
you can see all the apps.
There, yeah.
Okay, yeah, now we can see the.
Okay, cool. Can you see my cursor too?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you can see the LifeWave app here.
Yes.
It's the InTouch app.
Great.
And here's the 9. I've got 9 messages from the app. But that's what you want to look for in the App Store. Either from it doesn't work on. I don't think it works on your computer. You need it on your phone. So on the iPhone or on the Android, it's that app right there.
Okay.
So if we go into that app.
He's doing. Oh, you can't watch it.
Now you can see the home screen for the app. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we can see that.
Okay, and it scrolls, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You're
Cool.
scrolling
So
there.
Yeah, that's the home screen. There's my latest prospects.
Okay.
And there's the video. So if you go, you can still see my cursor, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's bigger for some reason. Cool. So this is the home screen. The next screen is the video screen, which is the second button on the bottom.
Okay.
And that opens up all the videos that you can share that are available in the app. So there's lots of them. So you have to just choose what you want to share. So the horses don't lie video is there. The tracking the X39 PDF is there at the end here. It's actually a PDF. I use that a lot, mostly with people that have already decided to purchase. Like that's my next follow-up.
So you can add your own videos. Is that...
I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. I think you have to go with what videos LifeWave put in there.
Okay.
So there's only a limited number, but I only use it for the initial contact and maybe the one follow-up, really. So I'm only looking for one video that I like to share initially, and then I usually send this. I'll send a testimonial video maybe second. And then if somebody's already ordered, I'll send them this tracking to track your health issues before you start the patches. This is a really great document. And again, I want to know if people have opened this and looked at it, and same with all the testimonial videos. Okay, I see you. Why am I getting people in the waiting room showing up? Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I just admitted her. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the horses don't lie, and a few of the other ones. Then this is the testimonial videos that they did. I'm actually in the second video here. They use my testimonial on the company testimonial video. That's really cool.
Awesome.
So I use this one, the second one, because I'm in it. And these are great testimonials to send to people, including this one here about the Iron Man story.
Yes. Yeah.
That one's really good. There's a bunch of David Schmidt ones in there. And then there's the main ones. Like I use this one a lot. What is phototherapy?
Right. That's good. That's nice and short too.
Yeah, nice and short. And then if you want to preview these videos, we'll go over this share button, but if you want to preview them, you can see what the video is and watch it yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just see. That's playing.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins.
You can watch the video before you send it.
That's great.
With this button, and then there's a bunch of videos on the business. But the next video that I use a lot, there's a bunch of David Schmidt videos that are really good. There's this video to send to people that are, I've enrolled as a distributor, because this is about the LifeWave app in there, but it's a marketing video, right?
Ask any professional network marketer and they'll tell you the keys to fast, sustainable, duplicatable growth are marketing tools and systems. Tools that make it easy to share the product and the opportunity. And systems a brand new person can follow. Tools that will change your business. Tools that normally cost.
So that's about the app. Normally costs about $50. It's good to send to people so they're aware of it,
Yeah, for sure.
But this video here, the LifeWave X39, I know it's about where to place the patches, but this is the video I find that I'm sharing the most. And maybe we'll watch that whole thing because it's 1 minute long. And then
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, this is what I think has everything in it, even though I don't tell them.
LifeWave's X39. This is a patch that activates your stem cells to a younger, healthier state to give you a whole new level of vitality. The patch works by using phototherapy to elevate a peptide in the body that normally declines with age. The benefits are numerous. The X39 patch will improve your energy and sleep, reduce your pain, smooth out the appearance of lines and wrinkles in your skin, and support faster wound healing, just to name a few. And the best part? X39 works no matter where you place it on your body. Our studies were based on 2 locations. The first one is at the base of your neck, as you see here. The other location is just below the belly button, as shown here. But remember, you really can place it anywhere. Be sure to apply the patch to clean, dry skin in the morning. You can wear the X39 patch for up to 12 hours. Stay well hydrated while you're using it. LifeWave's X39. You have to experience it to believe it.
Wow, that's like a 30-second sizzle call.
Yes.
On the product. That's amazing.
That's what I send to people. I love that video.
Yeah, that's the best first.
X39, and I send them the video, and that's it. And then it's funny because it's labeled as where to place the patches, but
and because of that, I didn't really give it a lot of thought. I don't even know if I looked
exactly.
at it.
Yeah, that's my favorite video out of every video on this whole app. And then there's video. I haven't really looked at these because I'm focused just on X39 at the beginning, at the moment. But there's all the patches here. You can send them these videos too. Then there's these little tease sequence, which is good too, which are the standard videos we've been using. And then tease videos, little short ones about the opportunity, the business.
Right. Well, there's definitely quite a few videos here to. Yeah,
and some of them are long, and some of these are like an hour. I think the ones on the webinars and that.
Right.
But,
right.
So yeah, the thing is to go through them all and figure out which ones are reviews. I think depending on who you're sending it to is going to be depending on what video it is. But yeah, I like that X39, and then so the little so we'll go over that. This one here, the X39 one. But let's this next tab here, I think we need to go over that first. That's your prospect tab, right? So if you click on that, you go to all your prospects, and so this is what tracks all the videos you've sent.
Right.
And what I find is I have to go up to filter and sort at the top. because every time it defaults to alphabetical order, and I don't want that. And so every time I have to click filter and sort, and then this menu comes up, and I want to filter by recent activity every time. So I have to change that, and I have to apply it down here. So
Okay,
now that list is going to change, right?
Mhm.
So Sean, I sent the video, the PDF on the health tracker 1 hour ago, right?
Right.
D, I sent this PDF 1 hour ago, and then you can see 1 week ago, you can see Annie watched 10% of the video. Sophie watched 100% of the video.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I know she's interested. I know Lou's interested. She watched 100%. Look at this, David Jumper. 1 month ago, I sent you the LifeWave app meeting, and you didn't watch it.
Sorry, I already joined.
And so Sarah's a customer. She watched 100%. You know, and that's valuable information. Peggy watched 24%. She's still kind of a warm lead. Daryl's a distributor. He watched 100%. And some people can't even go like, look at this. This is less than 10% here of a 1 minute video. And
Right.
then
You can probably write
then
that
here my-
person off.
yeah, right. And my sister is in here. She watched like 34% of the 1 minute video. So 34% here. So, and you know, so you can really get an idea on how interested they are.
Mhm.
It's brilliant. So if we click on Sean here, you can go through him, and then there's a complete breakdown. I sent him this LifeWave X39 video, the one we just watched, by Facebook Messenger. January, February, March, April 23rd, right? He viewed 100% of it April 23rd. And then in May 22nd, he viewed 100% of it again, the same video. And then I just sent them this tracking list, the PDF, the health tracker. So, and he's a customer. He became a customer. So,
Great.
And you can tell right there from that. that
Mhm.
he's
He was interested. Absolutely.
He's interested,
Yeah.
of course. So, and then, so then you can choose who to follow up. I don't tell people I can tell that they watched the video, but anyway, and then you change their little icon up here to if they become a customer, if they're a hot lead or a new customer or a distributor. So that little icon changes. So he's a customer now.
Right.
So when you go back to that list, you can see he's a customer. He's just a regular lead. And then
So do you change that yourself, or does that happen automatically if they watch the video?
No, you would change it. So if you enroll them as a customer, you'd go back into your app and change them to a customer status.
Okay.
And that way you know exactly when they became a customer and maybe how long it took for them to become a customer and how many videos you had to send them and all that kind of stuff.
So none of those change on the left there. None of those change. They don't.
Yeah, nothing changes.
No,
It all
on its
starts
own.
with this pie here, which is like
Okay.
a steaming, cooking, or whatever you want to call it. And then the hot leads here, and then she's a distributor now. That's a distributor icon.
Cool.
And so we could go over Sarah. Sarah's the one that bought the diamond package.
Mhm.
Like, look at that.
Right.
And I never spoke to her. I only sent her these videos. I never spoke to her. She went in, she enrolled as a diamond by herself. I never talked to her on the phone until after that happened. And she just enrolled from these messages. So back on the 8th month, I sent her that same video. And then whatever happened here, I think I sent it again.
You sent the original one you sent was X39, the product. So you didn't send the 60
Nothing
second
about
one.
anything but the X39, yeah.
Right.
And only that short video. So what happened is she went in and did her own research. She dug up her own videos and dug up whatever she looked at online or whatever, I don't know. But I kept following up with her by text, by messages. And then, so here you can see she watched 93% of that video. And then I sent her the InTouch app video because I feel that's very powerful. And, you know, you can see as when she 100%, she watched 100% of that video again, the same video on the 4th month. So you can see how many months it took, and then I think you can see where she switched from being just a lead to a customer. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't tell you.
Right. So that the first video you sent her, it looks like that was that the 4 or 5 minute one or 6 minute? I can't remember.
The 1 minute one just on where to place the X39 patch.
Because it says LifeWave X39 the product. So that
I think that's the one. We can go back and check.
okay.
I think that's the one of where I don't know even know why they call it that place attachment thing. They should say life. And yeah. So then let's go back to that video then and see what they call it. They call it yeah, they're just calling it
Where to place
X39.
the patches.
Yeah,
So,
it's under here.
but that shows up as Life X39 the product when you
Let's go with it. So if you're going to send a video to someone, you go back to this second icon on the bottom, the
right
play button,
right,
and then you pick your video. You can preview it here. It'll just preview it, and then you click on the forward arrow.
Okay.
Here.
It looks like that's just the first of the where to place the patches. Now it's pain relief.
Right.
where
The
to
rest
place
is
that.
yeah.
This one
correct.
is called, so we got to remember what it is. This one's called LifeWave X39.
Yeah, and where to place the patches.
Okay,
And
I need to know where to
and
find
all these
yeah.
other ones, like these make a little bit more sense, where to place the LifeWave
Yeah.
patch.
Okay.
And on that, but I just love this video. I went through them all and tried to choose one that was good. So
Well, that's
so
good.
then, so when you hit the forward button, this is what you come up with for this page. This is where you're going to enter your prospects. So you've got a choice of sending something to an existing prospect that's already on your list, on your app, on this app list, you know, on the LifeWave app list, existing. Right. You can pick somebody from your devices on your whatever on your phone. But what I do is I just go into enter manually, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just put their name in here. Oh, what happened? You lost my screen, right?
We can see it here.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it just defaulted to where you left it off.
Okay, maybe. Okay, there it is again. Okay, yeah. So you can see it again?
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm going to type in test as their name. Test
Okay.
name. It's test name in there. And then I'm going to hit next. No, I'm going to hit close because you can put their last name in here, which I don't usually bother. I just put their first name and their email address and their mobile number and all that. I don't use any of that stuff. So I just want their name in there and maybe their last initial or whatever, because a lot of times I don't even know what their last name is. And then I hit close, the button here on the left, not the next button, because the next makes you go and put more stuff in, the last name and whatever. I don't want to do that. I just want their first name in there and maybe an initial, and the last name if I know it. If I know it, I'll just put it under name, first name, because it shows up anyway. So then I hit close, and their name is in there now. And now I hit continue at the bottom. So there they are, test name. The next thing you have to check or it won't work is that they have consented for you to send them something.
Mm-hmm.
So this box has to be checked. I don't care about the follow-up, but some people might, you know, when you want to follow up. Mm-hmm. And then this little section here is just like really information for you on how you sent them the link. Did you send it by Messenger? Did you send it by WhatsApp? Did you send it by email, Telegram, whatever, right? So I usually use Facebook Messenger personally. And so I'll leave it on that and then I'll hit continue again. And here's the important part. So it creates this text message here.
Mm-hmm.
It's already added to your clipboard, so you don't even have to copy it. It's already in the clipboard.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, amazing. And then it says hi test name, because that's what we put in there. So it would say hi John Doe. Here's where I change it before I send it, because it says here's a video from LifeWave explaining where to apply the X39 patch. Whatever, you can leave it that way. And then I click start Facebook Messenger, because I want to start it. Or you could just cancel right here, because it's already in your clipboard, and then you can send it anyway, right?
Right.
So once it's in the clipboard, you can just close this.
So you say you change it there sometime?
I change it before I send it. I'll show you.
Well, yeah, you don't want to say, talking about where to apply it. This is the sizzle call, Dave, like you're saying.
Yeah. Here's what I put. I put, hey Bob, here's a video explaining the X39 patch and this link. That's it. I'll cut all these.
Oh, that's it. Good.
Right. Hi Bob. I don't even put LifeWave here. Hi Bob. Here's a video explaining the X39 patch and the link. That's it.
It might be good just to say 60-second video.
Yeah, that would be good too. Here's a short 67 video. Yeah,
or 1 minute video, either way.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And you can't save that stuff, so I have to do it every time unless someone knows a way to leave it, but whatever. But here's the very important part. See, this is a completely unique link to this person.
Okay.
Right? So you don't want to click on it yourself. You don't want to send it to anyone else. This is what's tracking this little number down here.
Mm-hmm.
So where do we decide? How do we decide how to share it? Because I wouldn't use Facebook Messenger. I'd want to give it to
well, right now it's in your clipboard, right? So you could send it by email. You could send it by a text message.
Text, right?
Yeah.
What are you finding is the best way to send this to them?
Well, I use mostly Facebook Messenger for prospecting. And mainly because I find I can keep track of it better there, because the main point of that other screen before that is you won't, if you can't remember how you sent the link to them, did you send it by email? Did you send it by text? Did you send it by this? Then you can't remember. If I have it in Messenger, I can go back to Messenger, look them up, see that I sent it, see what their response was in Messenger, the chat.
Well, they have to have Messenger though.
Yeah, they have to have Messenger. So, and if they don't have Messenger, then I'll use WhatsApp as a secondary. And that's as far as I go.
Can you use two or three? Can you use two or three, like WhatsApp, text, and Facebook Messenger at the same time?
Yeah, you don't have to choose. Yeah, you can whatever the prospect is using is really what it is.
No, but I'm saying, can I send it to them in 3 different ways immediately?
Yeah, right.
How do you do that?
Because it's in your clipboard. It's copied into the clipboard. So right now, until you put anything in the clipboard, you have this link.
Okay.
Yeah, it says that right here. The following message is currently in your clipboard and can be pasted directly into Facebook Messenger from below, or you can just cancel and not send it by Facebook Messenger. Or on the previous screen, you're gonna choose text or email or whatever. That way it will say send by text, and then it's going to open up your text program, or send by email, it's going to open up your email program.
Right. Can you cancel sharing there? When you click cancel sharing, does it stay in your clipboard? I guess so, right?
Yeah, it stays in your, it's kind of confusing actually. It stays in your clipboard, and I use cancel sharing a lot, because if we click start Facebook, it's going to open up Facebook Messenger or your email or whatever. So
click it.
Cancel sharing, right?
Right. So if you wanted to, you could leave, and you could really, maybe you use LinkedIn. You could paste that in LinkedIn, right? As well.
So go ahead. Show me clicking on 3 of them at one time. Will it take 3, or will only accept 1?
Oh, 3 of these?
Yeah. Text.
Yeah, no, it only takes
WhatsApp.
1, because all this is for your information on how you sent it. Oh, I don't know. Let's try it. No, it's going to.
Yeah, you mean I have to come back in 3 times if I want to send on WhatsApp, on text, and Facebook Messenger to make sure the guy gets it?
Right.
How do you do it? How do you have to?
Well, it would be in your clipboard, that link. So you would go into the Messenger, find their name, hit paste, and send. Then you would go into LinkedIn, hit paste and send. Then you would go into text message, hit paste and send.
Oh, so you had to do it 3 individual times. Then
Yeah,
Telegram.
3 individual. Oh, right, 3 individual times. And also, you can't send to more than one person. This is a unique link, so you'd have to do this every time.
Right, that's okay.
Right.
For each person, you can't send it to 10 people, which would be cool. But,
I have a question.
yeah.
If you change any part of that message, like you said, you edited it.
Yeah.
The edited part, is that going to be in your clipboard, or do you have to actually copy it after you make the change?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you could change. I don't think you could change it here. I never do it here. You have to change it before you paste it.
Right, but after you change it, is the changes at your clipboard, or do you have to actually copy
Right.
the new message?
No, you would have to copy it then again, copy it. So paste it into Facebook Messenger, send it, and then copy it and your clipboard, the new edited version.
So
It's too bad it doesn't save the edited version here, then you can use it the next time, but.
Right. Yeah. So, but basically, when you leave there, you would paste that into your messenger, and then before you send it, you just edit it and then copy and then send. And now you can paste it anywhere else with that edit. Yeah.
But for that person though, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, because it's unique.
Yeah.
And you have to remember not to click on it yourself, or it looks like they opened it.
Right.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. So since we went back to here, if we continue. Yeah, there it is again. And yeah, you can edit it here, but I never do. I'll go to cancel. Well, I'll go to cancel sharing and then open up Facebook Messenger, or I'll just hit that. And it opens up Messenger right away.
Oh, okay. So you clicked.
Oh yeah, and it just
Sure.
opens up Messenger. So now, let's say we want to send that message to Marilla now. There's her Messenger thing, and then if we click the chat button,
Oh, boy.
then we hit paste, right? Bang, there it is.
Right. So the beauty is that it's in your clipboard, and you can paste it anywhere you want for that one individual, right? Yeah. So it's straightforward, with just knowing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is, it is confusing, so it takes a bit of knowing how.
It only gets confusing if you want to paste it in multiple places, right? Because
Well, no, I think it's confusing realizing that this is a unique link for that one person, not to click on it. It's confusing that you have to hit cancel because realizing it's in your clipboard, you don't want, you don't have to go there directly.
Right.
And then we're gonna edit it right here, right?
Right.
We're gonna change that name or whatever, and we're gonna put what we said. Here's a short 60-second video explaining the X39 patch with the link.
Right.
That's it. And then it gets sent. And now you're in Messenger, you can see what Marilla replies with, Oh, okay, I'll watch it or whatever. Or better yet, what I do is this, I'll say, and I just won't send this link to somebody. I'll say, hey, if I send you a short 60-second video explaining how the X39 patch, will you watch it? And I'm waiting for a yes or a no. Most of the time they're going to say yes. Then it's their decision. If I just send it, they'll never open it, It's a human psychology. It's crazy. So, okay, if I send you this short 60-minute video on how to about the X39 patch, will you watch it? And that's looking for a yes or no answer. Then I get a yeah, sure, and then I'll send the link, or then I'll follow up with, well, when can you watch it?
Right.
I can't watch it till tomorrow. Okay, I'll send it to you tomorrow, and then I send it tomorrow, and then I ask them if they watched it, and then they've already committed that they can watch it tomorrow, and they've already committed that they're gonna watch it. Now they still might watch it. It's no guarantee that they will, but It's like, you got to get them, like you've always say, Mark, that it's got to be their decision that they're going to watch it.
Yeah, more and more I want to go see about getting this guy, Michael Oliver's course, whatever how to ask the right questions. Because I blew it the other day when I had an idea. I had a guy who all of a sudden I segued right into it, and he's shown that they're moving. They're sold their house out here. Don't want to be out of here. They sold it because the job, and they have to move. They just built a big, beautiful house out here in the in the farms. And he's talking about how he needs income. And what did I say? But I went in, I gushed too much on him, where I should have just shut up, got his email and, got his, Facebook, whatever, text, and done this. Now he may still call back. I came back, got patches, 3X39s, the brochures, the everything. But this is too cool. You got to be, I got to become an expert at this. I'm just not a technical guy.
Yeah.
We're older. We didn't have computers till when, 80. No, what was it? Really didn't start using them till 95, I think, when I started using them with a company that issued them to us.
Right. And this is great. You can do it from your phone from anywhere, right? Send
wow.
Video.
Yeah.
That's the great thing. While you're
it looks fun. Like we're going to go through the 4 stages of learning on this too, right? Like where I was, unconscious income. I didn't know what the heck this was. Now you've got me at least to conscious incompetence. Yeah. I know the questions. Well, I don't. So we'll go into conscious competence. I'm doing it real slow, right? And then we'll, like you're still learning too, though, right? You're still, like you said, you didn't have the answers for everything, but that's good. You're getting into unconscious competence where you just flow with this thing. And that's where we need to be. This can be your ticket right here. Right, Dave? Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And I use it. You can do follow-ups and tracking and all that stuff with this too, but I don't use it for that. I just want to know who's watched the video and to know whether they're interested. Yeah. And like you're saying, Mark, that being competent of this will be like, oh, I sent out 20 people videos and 1 person became a customer. Then when you send out 20, you got 1 customer, and that kind of competence, right?
It's my competence. I'm saying knowing where all the videos are, which one to send, it's the mechanics of all this.
Right.
I'm not ready to go sit there and do it right now. I'm like, what we ought to do, Dave? We ought to have we ought to team up as partners here, cross line just because, right? This is not competition, it's cooperation, and do an accountability thing where we hold each other, we talk to each other every day, and we set some goals that we're going to do using this app.
Right.
I'd do that. Done. Yeah. I'll team with you. Hold me to the fire, help me, and I'll hold you to the fire. Have you done your whatever? We'll set up what we're, our ticks. How many ticks are we going to do?
Right. Because I want some data and some metrics on this,
Yeah. Well, you need to have an accountability thing. Like if you messed up, you didn't do it today, I'm going to be on you.
Right. Yeah. And I track all my cold contacts, because I really believe that there's enough leads out there that you don't have to rely on people if you don't want to. It's just a matter of being competent of going out and finding a lead, converting a lead to a warm lead, and then building a relationship, and then sending them this video, and then seeing what happens, and then following up with them. And I think that could be done over and over and over again, without ever running out.
Do it over and over and over again, because the numbers don't lie. And we'll find out what the metrics are. It takes me, like you just said, maybe it's 20 for 1.
Yeah.
That would be a good metric. Wow, if every 20 I did, I got 1. Would be how fast can I do my 20?
Yeah, exactly. With that kind of confidence, unconscious.
Right. If you knew, we'll get them. That's the thing. We'll get our numbers as we go forward, and we start, journaling it and holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
This could be like our system. Duh, you just woke up, Mark. We've had this how long? We've had it for a couple of years, probably.
Yeah.
And I think that is the truth. This app is worth $50 a month. And we're getting it for
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you saying $50 a month? I don't think we have to pay for this app, do we?
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There are companies that charge you $30-$40 a month for this.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I missed the first 10 minutes. I'm not sure if you guys, sorry, covered that, but I don't know, when I use the app, I don't do the clipboard note thing. I just use it like, cause I always get permission first usually. So I just either put in the name manually. That's what I used to do. But when I found existing contacts or device contacts, it was like, wow, because when it's somebody I knew, I just go into my phone, take their name, fills in the info, and then I ask them, do you want it by text, phone, email, or whatever. And then you just send it by text, and it shows up as a text, the little message like Don said. And then I can still change it. I can add like him, I would change the text and put, shows what it's for or whatever. So anyway, that's just another way of not having to clipboard and copy and paste and stuff. I'm not sure that part. I just directly text, email, Facebook Messenger, whatever. And then once it opens up that screen, your little message is there, and you can change it right then as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So to me, that just seems like one step.
And there's really not a necessity to send it multiple ways, right? If you're giving somebody
what their preference is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
then I always do use the follow-up, but I don't know if it's that important, because like Don said, what's really valuable is when you get a message when they're watching it, you get notified.
It pops
Then
up
you're
on
like,
your
oh,
phone.
now's the time to follow up, right?
Yeah, it pops up on your phone. John is
It's so
watching the
cool.
video right now. It's amazing.
Yeah, and you
It
call
is
them and
really
say, "I was
fun, Mark. You'll love it.
Don," you call them and say, "I was just thinking about you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and I like that. And ask them how they want to receive it by
Yeah,
text.
because like I find everyone has their favorite. Like I don't check Messenger daily. I get my texts all the time. And some people like it in email because they can see it's bigger, whatever. So if you're talking to them, a quick ask, which is the best way would you like to receive it? And then I just send it. I don't copy, clipboard, anything. And I loved it when I could get into my phone contacts, because that made it easier. I didn't have to manually enter or ask them anything except which way would you like me to send it? And if I didn't have their email, then I say, oh, okay, I don't have your email, and then I have to add it. But it's so quick. It's amazing. I love the app.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah,
and I was
thanks.
going to say, it'd be great to get some metrics and some data. Like Mary probably knows that more than anyone. Like how many people need to contact by phone to get one or two customers. It'd be the same with this. How many links do we need to send out before someone says yes, and whether they're warm, like personal contacts that you know already, or are they cold, completely new contacts?
Right. For someone that doesn't want to work on the phone, I'm thinking, you can also use, you could probably use an iPad or some other tablet and download the app on your tablet, and then you might not be able to send a text message from your tablet, right? But if you're wanting to build off anywhere but on your cell phone, I know some older people, maybe they want to have the big screen. That's a way to do it, isn't it? Because I think that app you could download on a 12-inch iPad or Android tablet, and now you've got a full screen, and you could use WhatsApp, you could send it by email, Messenger, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Skype.
But it won't work on a computer, is that right?
I don't know. We could find that out. I don't think so, but maybe there's a workaround for it. Maybe you can run that app on a computer through another way. Because I work mostly from my computer too, actually. So. Well,
yeah, that's what I was just thinking, because you can get a tablet with a keyboard, basically. So you've got you know, a big screen. That's the main difference, right? Between the computer and your cell phone is the size of the screen and your keyboard, right?
Right.
But you're just sending these little tiny clips. You're not writing much stuff or anything. So really, for you being the sender, it doesn't really matter. You
Well,
don't really need a big computer, right? Because you're just,
Well, unless you don't have a smartphone
well,
or,
yeah.
or don't like using a smartphone, which are a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Like an iPad is very convenient for most people, right?
yeah.
So I'm sure you can put this on an iPad, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
Well, this has
Well,
been
let's
really
continue
helpful,
this.
Don.
Yeah. Let's continue this and get more in depth into it. Let's practice it.
Yeah, this is the meat and potatoes, the working part. Yeah, I like it too. Learning more about this kind of stuff. You know. And I think we should go more into once somebody does watch a video or get some information, then where do you go from there? How do you turn them from, you know, what do you send them next? How long do you need to follow up with them?
Exactly.
3 months. Most people think it's like they'll sign up right away, but most of the time it's 2-3 months down the road. So they need to keep them followed up with. And so all that kind of stuff would be good to talk about too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this has been really
That would be
helpful.
awesome.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to part 2.
Yeah, thanks, Don. I didn't know that little X39 video had all that in it either. I thought it was just a patch, so I never
Oh.
actually even opened it.
Yeah, I know. And I think it's a great first introduction
is.
video. If they're going to watch that, then you can look at more information.
That's priceless, really.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's something we were talking about that we needed. And here it was sitting right in front of us.
Yeah, they don't even know it exists. They need to change the title on the thing. Anyway. Yeah. And I like that photo. What is light? You know, the light photo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I always send that one too.
Yeah, that looks more like a marketing video though. You know, this looks more like here's the product. This is what it briefly does.
Mhm.
You know. Yeah. So that's cool.
I used both of those in my presentation yesterday.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Effective, very effective.
Nice.
Both the light videos, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're also at the top of the Freedom from Aging site. Both of those videos, I think, are there, and that's where I took them. I only had 10 minutes, so I took, everything was short. That's what I needed, was short.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, we should try to get this recording, David, and
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
We need this recording. I've already got people wanting it.
I'll upload this on the Google Drive. I got a couple others that are sitting to load as well.
Cool.
Okay, great.
All right.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated. Thanks, Don.
Thank you so much.
Guys,
Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Don.
Thank
Have an
you.
awesome day.
Good job.
Good day.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome.